Oh my gosh, this is just a whirlwind of emotions and messaging. What's up, A-Aron back here for my 50th 5-0 reaction. And we're going back to Dimash, the story of one sky. Now, this is a very special one. A, because it's 50, it's a nice even number. But B, you've told me that this recording, he spent 3 years producing and putting together. And I said, I don't know that I'm ready to do that until I've had enough Dimash under my belt. Now that I've done 12, that's right, 12 of the 49 are Dimash reactions. This will be number 13. Then I think I'm ready for this. Now, I noticed that this is 13 minutes long. Almost 14, actually. So, I'm going to do my best. You've seen I've gotten much better at when I stop and talk over and so forth, as well as overall efficiency. But no promises here because this is very long. But I'm going to certainly do my best to stop and try to be brief and concise with everything I say. I'm going to do my best. I'm working hard here, so thank you. But let's dive right in. Okay, I'm going to stop there because there's a lot to comment on, and I want to try to balance, like I said, kind of copyright and so forth, which, by the way, I've been told that this may get, copyright and cause an issue, and if that has happened and I have to put some text over the video or whatever, I'm sorry, I'll do my best. We'll link to the original video either way, but that said, Holy cow, this is a whole production. No wonder it took 3 years, and we're just getting started. Okay, so much to unpack, and I've wrote down a ton of notes already, and I'm going to try to be brief. I'm going to try my best, guys, I am, to keep this relatively concise and go through. So, from the get-go, that sound, I have these headphones on, and just that bass, and the rumbling, and then the water, and then it looked like, oh, and one other thing before I forget, it sounds like, or it showed that Dimash was the composer, and then I think it was Lilia something wrote the lyrics for this. But anyway, you see the rumbling, and then you hear water, and then you see this boy that looks like he drowned. But pretty quickly, you see him getting rescued, right? And you see them trying to save the boy. And it looks like right at the moment they're about to give up, you see the look on the girl's face. The boy's energy starts to go down. He revives him. He comes back to life. And then I'm just going through my notes. They may not necessarily be 100% sequential, but, also just the sound effects of the seagulls and everything. The cinematography of this is just through the roof. The production quality is fantastic. It really is. It feels like a Hollywood film. It's fantastic. Then the boy made the symbol for each of them, and he had one for himself. He had one on, and he gave one to the girl, and he gave one to the boy. They look like either like a number 4 or an A. It kind of reminded me of the Avengers logo, actually. But, this necklace is, some kind of symbol of friendship or gratitude or, maybe even life itself, after saving him. And the boy didn't want to take it, but he kind of made him, and then he kind of, punched him on the arm or whatever. And so they've kind of created this like united circle now between them, this kinship, if you will. And we, through these necklaces as a token, as a remembrance. Let's talk about Dimash, because his singing, of course, is just incredible as always. He starts with this super airy, beautiful, beautiful tone. It reminds me a lot, very much like Ikanaide. And I talked about how he actually continued breathing even beyond the notes, where it was just sound. And he started off, I don't remember the lyrics, but, and then I did write down 2 lines that really, I felt were very powerful. We are the reasons, and I might not get them exactly perfect, right? Because I'm writing real fast as I do this, but we are the reasons we are causing all that pain. We are the reasons we are causing all that pain. Very powerful. Billions of lives shouldn't ever turn to senseless horror. Horror. I wrote horror. To senseless horror. Billions of lives shouldn't ever turn to senseless horror, right? So in other words, well, I'm not sure the entire interpretation of this yet, but, it's a lot of people living. Life means something more than horror is the way I'm interpreting it now. So I assume that as it develops, we'll learn more. But yeah, let's get back to it.
Shouldn't ever turn to senseless horror, so distant. Heart for all they should find.
As a ruler, my task is to keep order and protect my country. But I don't deprive you of your freedom. The world is open for me, and I want to give it to you.
Chance is here. Every man's on that will be great. Our future is impossible to say. So I'm always in my boots falling. We're the side to stop the draining. We're the side to follow them. We're making
to unite people.
Okay, I'm going to stop there. War is the way to unite people? Okay, he's instilling some kind of fear, psychological warfare, trying to influence, persuade, create mind control over people. This is the type of thing that the Nazis did. Unbelievable. Oh my gosh, the messaging. So I'm actually a little confused though, because, well, before I go there, let me just sing because I don't want to, or say because I don't want to forget. Just throughout there's this chaos going on, actual war, and this beautiful, dark, but, just beautiful sound all the while from Dimash's singing. It's just so precious. I continue with that airy tone in the upper register, just flowing through. But yeah, I mean, when it comes to war, nobody wins. Like, nobody wins. It's sad always. Anytime I see this, like, it's just sad. But while this is playing, it's confusing me because the lyrics say we are choosing life while they're shooting and killing people. So I'm not sure I follow that, actually. Again, maybe we'll figure that out. But this line, war is the way to unite people, like, oh. Okay, well, let's continue. I'm going to back up just a little bit.
Is the way to unite people.
Wait, is that Dimash? Oh my gosh, this is just a whirlwind of emotions and messaging. I gotta go back to that. So, I think that was Dimash. Yeah, I think that's Dimash. Yeah, that's Dimash. Wow. So he's acting as well. But these lyrics and his singing with it. Where are we at? I wrote down some of it. We have passed. Yeah, starting here. We have passed the moment of imagine. Right? And so it's like, stop thinking about what it can be like. World is the feast, do we have to starve? I think he says starve or something like that. That was kind of weird pronunciation, but time is up. It's time to save the earth. So, enough imagining, go do it. The other thing I'm getting is kind of vibes of, I doubt that was intentional. Well, maybe, I mean, okay, sorry, I'm thinking in my head as opposed to out loud. Apologies. I'm just wondering if there's some kind of connotations here, overtones of John Lennon's Imagine. That was a worldwide hit where they brought people together. It was one of the first that I can think of, kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Where they brought all these video clips together. I don't know why I'm blanking. I just used it in a reaction video yesterday. But anyway, hugely influential video and just sound in general. Just the song was iconic, right? And it was all about inspiration and love and so forth. So, I don't know. I'm probably thinking too much into it. But anyway, I want to listen to that again before we continue because not only the messaging, but also his singing.
War is the way to unite people.
Okay, so this is kind of this Oriental, Middle Eastern, like yodeling that we saw on Sinful Passion, but much more extended. Wow. And so there's some kind of either slaves, hiking in the desert and mountains, or maybe they're in some kind of journey, like to Mecca or something like that. I don't know, but let's get back to it. Okay, yeah, so they seem free, and also he's reading a book, so maybe studying some kind of religious thing or something like that. They've got some kind of flag or something, so I think they're on some kind of journey. Is that the necklace from the beginning? Wait, so is that from the girl? But he's grown up. So maybe it's like his daughter or something. I mean, he's clearly destroyed, as if it's not just anybody, but... Okay, I just want to make sure it played to the end so I didn't miss anything. Dimash, I love you. Oh my goodness. This may be one of the best things I've ever seen, period. Of any movie, of any music video. This is absolutely, hands down, the best music video, if that's what you want to call it, ever in existence. I mean, this is better than Thriller, better than Bohemian Rhapsody, you name it. Put any music video out there, and this is a billion times better. Oh my gosh. This had everything. Absolutely everything. Now let's talk about the meaning. We're choosing life, right? And what a plot twist at the end. First you think he gets killed, and then it ties back to the beginning in the water and their necklace and the kids and all of that stuff. But then he is leading the group, which makes it realize all of that is that there's two paths he could go down. One is he could go choose war, and he could be a victim of this, psychological warfare, and listening to the people and listening to the masses and going through in wartime where nobody wins. Or two, he could choose life. He could choose unity. He could choose love. He could choose to be with each other. He could choose that path. And, those people are facing great adversity. It's not necessarily any easier, but look at the difference of the outcome. And you see the medal on the necklace and the baby at the end, right? So, that's probably his baby and his wife, or something to that effect is what I'm getting at, or gathering. This is absolutely brilliant, right? I mean this in the best way. I'm using today's language when I say this, not a literal, but a metaphorical, right? Dimash, you are a stone cold killer. I mean, this is incredible. Everything you've done has been off the stratosphere into another planet and out of this world, and I've called you an alien on numerous occasions. But this just blew the roof off of that, and I'm actually quite glad I waited for this, because now I have more of his repertoire of singing and background and understanding of him, and the fact that he's all about this type of messaging and making the world a better place and unity and so forth. And this message at the end, I have to just read that, because dialogue, understanding, and the widespread promotion of a culture of tolerance, acceptance of others, and of living together peacefully would contribute significantly to reducing many economic, social, political, and environmental problems that weigh so heavily on a large part of humanity. This was brilliant start to finish. Honestly, there's just nothing more to be said. His singing, just everything from the cinematography, the lighting, the sounds, the angles, the way that it built up, the messaging, right? The messaging was fantastic. The storyline, the acting, of course, his singing, even the background chorus. The messaging at the end here, the complexity of it, the interweaving and the reflection. Masterpiece. Absolute masterpiece. In fact, I feel like we've got a new definition of what a masterpiece is. Thank you so much, Dimash. Thank you all for recommending this to me. Look, if you have not subscribed yet, please go ahead and do so. We will see you in the next one.